Hello there, everyone. I really don't know how to start out this video because it's not every day that I talk about these things, and I'm mostly talking about fun, happy things on my channel, but I felt extremely inspired to make this video based on some events that happened to me in my life. So, basically, I found out that my really good childhood, up until I was a teenager, best friend committed suicide. And this is the first death that I dealt with, someone who's been really close to me, and that I had a really strong relationship with for many years. And it's a lot to process, and just I don't know, it's so many new emotions that I'm just kind of like sorting through, and I just wanted to make a video talking about suicide and my friend whose name is Zach. And let me start from the beginning, how this all started the past couple days. So basically, I had a very intense dream, and he was in it, and I was like, wow, it's been a couple years since I've talked to him, and I wanted to find out what he was up to. And so I went on Facebook, couldn't find him on there at all. I tried looking on Twitter, Instagram, nothing. He just didn't have any social media presence at all. So I began to Google him, and that's when I saw there was an obituary on Google searches that said his full name, and at first I thought it was someone who had his name as well. And I clicked the link and I opened it, and I saw his mom's name, his sister's name, and his dad's name, and I knew that it was him. And then I looked at the date and it said June 2016. And that was a year and a half ago. And all this time, I didn't even know that he wasn't here. And I'm just immediately I didn't believe it. It just didn't register. I think I was in a little bit of shock, and I didn't understand. He was 23 years old. How could he have died? That's something you don't really expect or even think of or consider. When I think of people dying, it's mostly through old age. You expect your grandparents to eventually die. You kind of mentally brace yourself for that. Not everyone lives forever. Well, no one lives forever. But your friends that you grew up with, you kind of just imagine that they're always gonna be there, even if you don't talk all the time. You don't think about that stuff. And so immediately I needed to find out what happened to him. And I couldn't get a hold of his mom. I didn't know his dad ever, so there was no finding him. But I remember he had a little sister who I think now is probably in her teens, so I was like, she definitely will have a Twitter or Instagram or something, and I found it. And I reached out to her and I asked her what happened, and it took her a day to respond, and she finally told me that he, a couple months before he died, he started getting seizures, and they were extremely hard on him, and it was a lot for him to take, and he just eventually gave up and committed suicide. And I've never been affected by someone who commits suicide, and it's so crazy how many people his death must have affected. All the people that he has impacted in small ways or big ways. People he probably didn't even know he made an impact on are affected by the choice that he made. And it's so frustrating and so hard because I'm feeling so many emotions at once. Like, I feel sad and I feel angry and I feel confused and I feel mad at myself. There's just so many things that I'm feeling, and I'm just, I think, frustrated too, because there's so much that I wish that I got to say to him. I think when people commit suicide, it's an extremely selfish thing. And I don't know if that's an okay thing to say, but that's how it feels to me. It feels like they don't realize that them not being a part of this world is not just something that affects them, it's something that will affect so many more people outside of that. And I just wish, and I want to tell every single person out there who's considering even the thought of killing themselves or harming themselves in any way, to just reach out to someone and get help. And if that doesn't work, try again. Just keep trying until you find someone who can help you, because I wish he had reached out to me. I wish that there was something that I could have done or said to help him get back in a rightful mind. I don't know, it's such a tricky topic, and I don't know what the right answers are and how to deal with this and preventing other people from doing it. I just know that nothing positive comes out of that. I'm going to put a couple links down below of some resources that anyone who's dealing with suicidal thoughts, they can go down in the description and get help that they need. I also want the comment section to be extremely supportive to people. Maybe if you're dealing with something, you can go into this comment section and get help from my amazing community. The last thing that I wanted to do in this video is write a letter to Zach, and I just wrote it, and it was really hard to write out this, but I feel like it'll be good because I'm currently feeling like there's so much I wish I got to say to him, and it's so frustrating knowing the fact that I'll never be able to tell him in person. So I just want to get these words out there. Just kind of pretend that I was able to send him this letter. Dear Zach, it's been a while, huh? The last time I saw you, I was headed off to Los Angeles to pursue my YouTube channel. Well, guess what? It paid off in the end. Turns out people all around the world find me interesting for some reason. How's everything in Georgia? How's college been? I'm sure it's been a piece of cake for you since you're so smart. Are you still playing World of Warcraft? It's because of you I wasted so much of my life to that game, but I'm glad I did. I had so much fun getting to escape a world more fun than the real one. We had so much fun staying up late playing video games, huh? So much full throttle energy drinks and sour candy. Oh my god, remember? You bit into a Jolly Rancher Pop and it pulled out your tooth. You were so competitive with me, by the way. You were always so much better than me and never went easy on me. I guess it's all for the best since it made me try harder, even though I always lost you. For some reason, I always kept it a secret from my friends at school that I enjoyed World of Warcraft or RuneScape. I'm so glad I no longer am a closeted gamer, because guess what? I make money playing video games now. I know, right? Who would have thought that would ever be a career? YouTube has been pretty amazing as a job. Oh, by the way, I'm gay. I never got a chance to tell you, although you probably knew, because I always wanted to play the girl characters. By the way, thanks for never making fun of me for that. I think that's why you were my only guy friend. All the guys at my school made fun of me for being more feminine, but not you. You understood me and didn't judge me. Maybe because you were also a weirdo too. You got it. Oh my god, remember that time my mom came home late, wasted, and ran into the house saying she was being followed, and men were coming to kill her? We were so scared. You had the brilliant idea to sleep with steak knives under the bed in case they broke in. Imagine us, two skinny boys, going up against men. Well, I'm glad nothing happened that night, and it gave us a reason to stay up late and keep an eye out. And also watch as many Inuyasha episodes as we could before passing out. I'm so thankful I had you as a friend. You were my first nerdy friend I had who loved all the same things as me. Except you like girls and I like boys. Hence why when my family took us to Miami on vacation, I didn't want to talk to girls on the beach. I wish I had the chance to tell you all these things in person. Have the opportunity to thank you for being someone I could be myself around and someone to have fun and escape reality we both wanted a break from. I wish you reached out to me when you felt your lowest, and I wish I could have been there to help you get through your tough times. I wish we spoke more about what was going on in our lives and what hurt us the most. Even though we haven't spoken in the past few years, I just wanted you to know how much you meant to me and how much I missed you. Love, Joey. It's just so crazy. He was so smart. He was so talented. It's so weird. Death is so weird. I know he was going through a lot of pain. And I'm sure it wasn't easy for him if that's the resort that he ended up going to. But I just wish I wish there was another way. I wish that he got help and he was I really don't know what to say. I guess I just know that I have this platform and I know how much pain that I'm in from this. I just hope that if you're watching this and this is something that you've considered, that you will reconsider, and please check out the resources I'm going to link down below and talk to someone. Let them know what you're thinking. You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. And there are people out there that can help you. Even if the first try doesn't work, try again. Because your life is worth living. And there's so many people in this world that love you, that are going to love you. And life might be tough now, but it will get better. It might not get better right away. It might take some time, but things do eventually get better. And it's worth holding on and fighting, I promise you. Just keep fighting and don't give up. And I wish I could have told that to him. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow with a more upbeat, happier version of myself. Thank you for listening and watching this video.